opportunity in front of the goal. The shot, and a score! And he got it! Touchdown, Geiger! How did he haul that in?
And she's going to go to the front. She scores! Taylor Puppy! Shot for three. That one is good. He nails another one.
Moving slowly in. Tries to go to the backhand and scores! Andrew Winter on the penalty shot. Puts the Raiders up 1-0. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Dundas Memorial Park for tonight's home opener between the Northfield River Rats and the Red Wing Wingers in this Legion matchup to open up the Northfield season. I'm AJ Reister, and I'm also joined today by Joey Hudson. Joey, the River Rats took on Lakeville North earlier in the week. Fell in a one-run game to that one. Red Wings also played a couple of games as well. We'll get into all of that here in a little bit with the pre-coaches interviews. But again, this is the home opener between the Northfield River Rats and the Red Wing Wingers right here on NorthfieldLive.com. We'll have those pre-coaches interviews and the starting lineups in just a little bit right here on NorthfieldLive.com. After 12-plus years of notable success as an independent brokerage, Professional Pride Realty has joined forces with Century 21 Atwood to provide you with even more exceptional real estate experiences. With over 17 offices throughout Minnesota, Century 21 Atwood has been proudly serving Minnesota's real estate needs since 1867. Professional Pride Realty is proud to be partnering with Century 21 Atwood. We look forward to continuing to serve you with the same level of excellence you have come to expect from us, now with the added support and expertise of Century 21 Atwood.
At Merchants Bank, we're committed to helping our customers fulfill their hopes and dreams. But what does that look like? It means being there to guide you through financial choices, like tips for maximizing your savings or choosing an affordable mortgage option based on your needs. It means we have digital banking tools to make your life easier. And when you need a local, friendly person to talk to, we're here for you then, too. Join Merchants Bank family today. Visit merchantsbank.com or stop in today.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. We're swinging into spring. Spring is the time to get outdoors. Yard cleanup, time at the lake, the golf course, or on the beach. This year, let's make this a spring free of glasses or contacts. And Ritchie Eye and LASIK want to help you swing into spring with up to $500 off all of our LASIK treatments.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small-town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bruss, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Welcome back to Dundas Memorial Park, where we are just 12 minutes away from first pitch between the River Rats and the Red Wing Wingers to open up the home stand between, well, I guess it's not a home stand, but it is the home opener for the Northfield River Rats in this Legion season. They did take on Lakeville North earlier this week. We'll talk about that here in a little bit, but first let's go down to Joey Hudson, who is with Sam Graves, the Red Wing head coach. Joey, what do you have for us?
All right, I'm here with Red Wing head coach Sam Graves. Sam, you're facing the Raiders, River Rats here, Legion game. You face each other during the regular season. How does that affect here at all?
No, not really, because we have a kind of different group with us this time around, and I'm sure they'll probably maybe have a different group than they did. So and summer ball is a different game too, where it's guys are playing different positions. You have different guys, different days. So I mean, it's kind of a new feel to it.
Yeah, who are some guys on your roster that you think are going to stand out in this game?
Well, we got Jack Lundgren on the bump for us today. He was a regular starting pitcher for us on varsity, and he'll be back on today, so I'm excited to go watch him pitch today. Keegan Knutson's up-and-comer for us, that he's 5 for 5 in his last 5 at-bats, including a double and 3 singles, I believe. And then, other than that, we got Tyler Rogers, who's going to be playing for us today, and he's playing at Bethany next year, so I'll be excited to see him too.
Yeah, that's nice. Thank you for this, and good luck this game.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a nice day.
That was Red Wing head coach Sam Graves, and right there at the beginning, Joey, he mentioned that the difference between high school and Legion is quite a bit different. There's different guys on the squad, there's different players playing at different positions, and especially today, both teams are going to have to deal with that because they're down a lot of players. We see Red Wing doing their in and out right now. They've only got 9 or 10 guys. The River Rats only have 9 or 10 of their guys. So that's something that both of these teams are going to have to kind of deal with, especially early in the season with, being it's summer and a lot of guys playing club ball as well. What are some of your thoughts on that?
Well, yeah, like you said, both these rosters are very bare bones. I believe Red Wing has 11, and we're going with 9 guys today. So every guy on this team, on both teams, really have to step up here. Northfield's got some guys. I know for sure. I just know that roster a little better. But they got some guys. They didn't play a whole lot in the spring, but they're going to step up here. I got to catch Robert Spitzak about that, the Raiders River Rats head coach. So, we'll see what happens here. See a very good matchup between two very good teams. They have matched up in the regular season. Raiders beat them 4-0, I believe. But today's a new day.
It is a new day. It's a new season as well. And like you said, there'll also be some chances for some guys who might not have gotten a whole lot of chances in the spring to get some chances here in the summer. But now let's go on down. You got to talk with Robert Garcia. Let's hear about some of his thoughts about tonight's matchup.
All right, I'm here with Northfield Legion head coach Robert Garcia. It's your first year coaching Legion ball. How does that feel here?
It feels great. I think I have the advantage of knowing these guys ahead of time. I know what talent we have, what skills that we're capable of achieving. So it's a huge advantage going into the summer, knowing what we're all about. And, I'm excited for, seeing some different towns. This is a huge step up from VFW competitive-wise because we're going to be playing more, Metro teams, so it should be fun.
Yeah, it's summer ball. The lineups changed a lot. Got some guys playing that don't usually play or didn't play a lot in the spring. How do you think those guys are going to do today here?
I think regardless of what lineup we have, I think we're fully capable of competing. That's the nice thing about this junior-senior group is we have a lot of depth. So I'm really excited to see our lineup today. It's very different, but should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, got a good mix of junior, seniors here. Even got a sophomore in the lineup. Got a guy in Bodie Getling, didn't play a whole lot. Didn't play the last 2 years. Very excited to see him in the starting lineup here.
Yeah, that's always exciting to see guys that we haven't seen in a while, see what they're capable of doing. But I've seen Bodie a couple summers ago in VFW, and I know he's got the speed, the IQ for it. So I'm excited to see what he can do today.
All right, thank you, Coach, and good luck today.
Thank you.
That was the Northfield head coach, Robert Garcia. We are just 7 minutes away from first pitch between the Northfield River Rats and the Red Wing Wingers right here on NorthfieldLive.com. Both of those pre-game coaches' interviews are brought to you by Century 21 Atwood Professional Pride Group. They're unstoppable together. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the first pitch between the River Rats and the Wingers right here on NorthfieldLive.com.
I'm Jared Finstuen, Commercial Loan Officer with Community Resource Bank. At Community Resource Bank, we believe banking is about helping people. Every client relationship is unique, and we are committed to helping find the right solution for our customers. Loan decisions are made locally, and we are always there when our customers need us. Community Resource Bank is here for your personal or business banking needs. Stop into one of our branches today so we can get you started with a tailored plan to help meet your unique financial needs. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Go Raiders!
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
Here's an opportunity in front of the goal. The ball is shot, and they score! And he caught it! Touchdown, Geiger! How did he haul that in?
And she's going to go another French and score! Taylor Puppy! Shot for 3. That one is good. He nails another one.
Moving slowly in. Tries to go to the backhand and scores! Andrew Winter on the penalty shot. Puts the Raiders up 1-0.
Kids are constantly changing, both physically and emotionally. That means the challenges of parenting change too. At Northfield Hospital and Clinics, our pediatricians are experts in kids. Our pediatric team works with you to provide the best individualized care and guidance through all your child's stages of growth. And we take the time to listen to your questions and concerns too. When only the best for your kids will do, schedule an appointment with the pediatric team at Northfield Hospital and Clinics, partnering with you for a lifetime of care.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
Welcome back to Dundas Memorial Park. The starting lineups are being announced to the field right now. We are just 4 minutes away from first pitch. We'll go through the starting lineups after the national anthem here in just a couple of minutes. But, Joey, this is going to be a fun home opener. Again, both these teams face each other quite a bit in the regular season. A little bit different starting lineups for both of these squads, but nonetheless should be a good one.
Yeah, you got sort of a homestand here. We got 2 games. And we're actually going to go straight to the national anthem here.
All right, that was our national anthem. Now, Joey, let's run through the starting lineups for both of these squads, starting with the Red Wing Wingers.
Yeah, so leading off of the Wingers here is going to be number 27, the shortstop, Krishan Kaler. Then it'll be number 1, the center fielder for the Wingers, Keegan Knutson. Then catching for the Red Wing Wingers will be number 81, Tyler Rogers. Then it'll be Tyson Freeman playing first base and wearing number 24. Then over at third base will be Julian Kaler wearing 23. At second base for the Wingers will be number 10, Elias Petersmeyer. Out and left will be Adam Rowe wearing number 11. And right will be number 34, Logan Norquist. DHing for the Wingers wearing number 3, Turner Harris. And not hitting but pitching will be number 21, Jack Lundgren.
And now let's take a look at the Raiders out in the field. Again, brought to you by Northfield Hospital and Clinics. Here's a look at the Raiders on defense. Joey, take it away.
Yes, leading off of the Raiders will be the shortstop, Jay Geiger, wearing 99 now here in Legion Ball. Then out in center, it'll be Gavin Novotny wearing number 1. Then it'll be Tegan Melgren behind the dish wearing number 2. Seth Thompson wearing number 10 over at third. On the mound will be number 17, Nolan Thompson. Then over at second base will be 6, Gabe Heinrichs. Then out and left will be number 3, Daniel Warden. And playing first base will be number 22, Grant Hutton. And out and right will be Bodie Detling.
There's a look at the Raiders in the field. Nolan Thompson on the bump. For the Raiders to start things off, he will deliver a ball just on the outside corner to Krishan Kohler, who will be starting at shortstop here today for the Wingers. Count is 1-0. Here comes the 1-0 pitch from Thompson. That one will miss the outside corner for ball 2.
Yeah, we saw Nolan play a lot in that section final games. He went 9 straight innings in the 2 games of the section finals. I believe it was last Wednesday. And we saw Grant Hutton start game 1 of the Legion season over at Lakeville North. So we're going to see Nolan here.
3-0, that one's in there for a strike. Thompson able to avoid the leadoff walk to Kohler. And yeah, like you said, Thompson started both of those games in the section championship final in Red Wing, funny enough. But the Raiders were able to win the first one, came short in the second. But now their focus shifts here to Legion ball. Here comes the 3-2 from Thompson. This one's lifted right side. Hutton will give chase. Over is the second baseman, Heinrichs, but he'll find the bleachers down the first base line. We'll do it again here, 3-2.
Yeah, Grant showing some of that outfield prowess. He's played out there for a long time, sort of moved into a pitcher mostly role the last few seasons, but he can play first. And I have given him a tip or two at playing first over the years, so I will take credit for anything he does.
This one's grounded left side and foul. So, Joey, if he makes any great plays over there at first, it's all on you.
Absolutely. And if he does anything not great, then it's someone else.
It's always how it seems to go, right?
Absolutely.
So Thompson will work again here, 3-2 on Krishan Kohler, leading off for the Wingers here in the top of the first.
Yeah, full count here. We'll see Thompson out of the windup with no one on.
This one's grounded left side. Thompson will field the high hop, and he will hold it on.
That was a crazy bounce there, and that was Seth Thompson over at third, Nolan Thompson's brother. And, I mean, he had no real chance of fielding that. It went probably 20, 30 feet up in the air.
Yeah, that would have been a tough play to make, and the home plate umpire initially put up the out sign as if it was like Seth caught it, but I think he realized that it bounced in the dirt or just – I'm not quite sure what happened there, but nonetheless, it's a runner on first for the Red Wing Wingers, and Keegan Knutson as he swings and misses on the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it hit like a sprinkler in the ground or something solid there that let it bounce up so high. It just didn't look like it bounced off grass there, almost like it was, you kind of see that sometimes on turf, but.
Lays down a bunt. Thompson comes in, makes the grab, throw down to first, not in time, but a great athletic play by Nolan Thompson on the attempted bunt for out number 1.
Yeah, what a play there. Nolan came right off, knew exactly what he was doing, stayed calm, showing that third base prowess. He played third base for the Varsity Raiders most of the spring season, and he stayed cool, calm, and collected there, got the catch. Threw it on to first. Hutton came off just to make sure he corralled it. So first out there, and a very good play by Nolan Thompson.
So now it'll be Tyler Rogers. He takes outside for ball 1. With Kohler still on first, now 1 out. After the nice athletic play there by Nolan Thompson coming off the mound. Here comes the 1-0. That one misses high and tight. Throw down by Tegan Melgren to first, but not in time as Kohler's able to get back.
Yeah, as you can see, we have a lefty catcher in here, and it really helps on those back picks. Tegan doesn't have to move his body there as much. He can just kind of throw it straight down there. Grant was right there, almost got the tag down, but the runner got back just in time.
The 2-0. This is grounded right side. Heinrichs picks it up on the bounce. Throw it up first in the dirt. Picked up by Geiger for 1. Relay to first, not in time. But able to get the lead runner was Gabe Heinrichs. And a nice play by Jake Geiger as well to pick it out of the dirt for out number 2.
Yeah, Gabe got the out there. That's all you can ask of him. I mean, love to see the double play, but one out there always helps.
So now 2 down. It'll be Tyson Fremel, the first baseman, digging in for Red Wing. Now with Rogers on first. He grounds it right side. Heinrichs has another chance. He'll pick it up, bobbles it, fires to first. It is in time to end the inning. Nice play by Gabe Heinrichs to stay with it. It stays 0-0 on your Heritage Bank scoreboard. When we come back, it'll be the Raider half. You're watching River Rat Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Auto Haus is a full automotive repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, all Valley Auto Haus technicians are I-CAR trained and certified by all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all of your vehicle repairs. Valley Auto Haus on Highway 3 South in Northfield. Open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, or find us at valleyautohaus.net. Go Raiders!
Now may be the right time for you or a loved one to consider joining Northfield Retirement Community. Leave behind the worry of home maintenance and repairs to join a supportive community welcoming you to your new home. NRC has a variety of housing options to enjoy with your own furnishings and available options of in-home personal care services. Reach out to our caring and compassionate staff when you're ready for a visit, or review all of our living options at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
Welcome back to Dundas Memorial Park between the Red Wing Wingers and the Northfield River Rats. Here's a look at the Wingers on the defense.
Yeah, so we got on the mound Jack Lundgren. He pitched varsity this spring. We're going to see what he does here starting this game in Legion Ball. We're just going to go around the diamond real quick. We got Tyler Rogers behind the plate for them. Over at first is Tyson Fremel. At second is Elias Petersmeyer. At third is Julian Kaler. Out over at short is Krishan Kaler. Out in left is Adam Moreau. Out in center is Keegan Knutson. And in right will be Logan Norquist. And not fielding, but DHing is Turner Harris.
So there's your defensive alignment for Red Wing. Now let's take a quick look at the Northfield starting lineup, brought to you by Northfield Hospital and Clinics.
Yeah, we got Jake Geiger hitting leadoff. I mean, what can you say about him? But just he's a prototypical leadoff hitter. Hit leadoff every game he played in varsity. Only missed about 1 or 2 games. And I'm sure that we'll see him get on base here. He went 1 for 3 in their first game against Lakeville North. And very excited to see him leading off this lineup. Got Gavin Novotny in the 2-hole. Didn't play a whole lot. Courtesy ran a lot for the catcher Gabe Sawyer in the spring season. Gabe Sawyer did not choose to come out for Legion Ball here. And Gavin Novotny is going to be in center field for this game. And 3-hole hitting is the catcher Tegan Melgren. He played right field and relief pitch. Came in relief a lot during the varsity season. So we'll see what those top 3 of the guys in the lineup can do here.
So it'll be Geiger leading off for the River Rats after a scoreless top of the first by Nolan Thompson. Let the leadoff guy on, but then a couple of nice defensive plays, and the Raiders were able to avoid it. So now the shortstop, Jake Geiger, wearing number 99 this summer season. Wore number 2 for the spring varsity season, but switching it up here with the River Rats, wearing Aaron Judge's number.
Yeah,
a little bit of a size difference there, but
it's very slight. Jake, I don't think he's ever worn a very high number before, besides like the single digits. So it's a little surprise to me here, and we'll see what he does with this new 99.
Jack Lundgren on the mound for the Wingers. He kicks and fires to Geiger, who fakes to lay down a bunt, but pulls it back for strike number 1.
And we'll see if Jake has a power stroke now with the 99 number on his back.
Here comes the 0-1. That one misses way outside, evens the count 1-1.
Jake, guy who you'll see take a lot of first pitches. He doesn't like swinging at that first pitch. He likes seeing a pitch or two, getting the timing down before he starts taking the bat off his shoulders.
This one's grounded left side and through for a leadoff single. Right on cue, Jake Geiger leads off for the River Rats with a base hit through the left side. And now it'll bring up the center fielder, Gavin Novotny.
Yeah, that ball was hit very hard. I mean, Jake is obviously not the biggest guy in the world, but he does have that power stroke. I mean, he can hit a ball very hard. It went straight past the third baseman. He gave about a step or two, but didn't really give it a real attempt as he knew it was going right by him.
Here comes the first pitch to Novotny. He misses low for ball 1. And Gavin came in that second game to pinch hit for Seth Thompson in that second game of the section championship. And first pitch he saw, lined one to right field to lead off that 10th inning as he lines this one left side and through for a base hit. Gavin Novotny and Jake Geiger go back-to-back on base hits. And it's first and second, nobody out for Tegan Melgren.
Yeah, his base hit in that section final almost sparked a comeback. It was really good. It went up the opposite field. This one, he pulled it past the shortstop. Great hit there by Gavin Novotny. I've seen him play a lot. I've grown up playing a lot of games with him, youth teams, so it's always good to see a guy you know getting a base hit like that.
So now it'll be Tegan Melgren starting behind the plate tonight for the River Rats. The first pitch to him, off speed, falls in there for a strike.
Yeah, Tegan, the lefty catcher, lefty-lefty. He's also an outfielder. I think he can play first if he really wants to, but he's also mostly a pitcher.
With 2 runners on and nobody out, here comes the 0-1 to Melgren. That one misses inside, evens the count 1-1. And another thing to point out here, Jake Geiger and Gavin Novotny, probably 2 of the faster guys on this River Rat squad, and you got them both on base with a guy like Tegan Melgren to the plate. Here comes the 1-1.
Yeah, especially in this lineup, I bet they are the 2 fastest. Is that ball missed high?
And that's exactly probably what Garcia was thinking when he put those 2 at the top of the lineup. Get the 2 fastest guys on and let your 3, 4, 5 hitters hit them around.
Yeah, Jake, your high on-base percentage, high-speed guy. Gavin, another high on-base percentage, high-speed guy. 2 great guys to have at the top of the order.
Count now even 2-2 on the ground ball up the first base line that went foul.
And one thing about this junior class, especially just last year, they had Garcia as their VFW coach, and obviously the senior class had them 2 years ago. But it's really good to see a coach have that continuity, and just he has the repertoire with these players, and it's good to see that.
Here comes the 2-2. Did he go around? No, he did not, says the home plate umpire. Count now full. And another thing, you talked about Garcia coaching VFW, but he also coached all these guys as freshmen in high school. He coaches the freshman team as well during the high school season. So he's seen these guys a lot throughout his years coaching. Here comes the 3-2. That one misses high. Tegan Melgren works himself a walk, and the bases are now loaded for the third baseman, Seth Thompson.
Yeah, we're going to see Thompson here with the bases loaded and no outs. Tegan drew a nice walk there. And, yeah, like you said, this is this junior class 3rd straight year with Garcia coaching one of the spring or summer seasons. So they have a great repertoire with him. He knows their strengths, he knows their weaknesses, and he can really assemble a good lineup here.
And now the River Rats have a chance to take an early lead. Here comes the first pitch to Thompson, misses high for ball 1. And Seth Thompson had a little bit of a rougher spring season. He was a consistent varsity starter, batted right around that 200 mark, and went kind of quiet in that section championship series, but a guy that the Raiders and the River Rats have a lot of confidence in going into this summer season.
Yeah, Seth is a sophomore. He opted to play Legion instead of VFW this summer, and he did kind of get into a slump there to the end of the season, but, I mean, he's a sophomore, facing a lot of good varsity hitting. He popped that one up. Catcher gave him a little chase, but it's out of play. And I would guarantee that he's going to turn it around probably here in Legion Ball.
And that'd be, and the River Rats certainly looking forward towards that turnaround as well as moving forward, getting ready for even next spring season. Obviously, we have a long way till that. I'm pretty sure Seth plays football in the fall and then basketball in the winter as well. Off-speed pitch misses outside, evens the count 2-2.
Yeah, Seth's just one of the many 3-sport athletes on this team. It's great to see you guys getting all that activity in, keeping their bodies loose, getting all of those ranges of motion in.
2-2, bases loaded, nobody out. Thompson lines this one into center field. Going back is the center fielder. It's way over his head. That one's going to go to the wall. 1 run will score. Here comes Novotny. Tegan Melgren's going to go through third. He is going to score a bases-clearing double for Seth Thompson, and the River Rats take an early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, me guaranteeing that he's going to turn around here. I mean, I don't know if you heard it, but that's a big reason why he's got that big power. He can really put a drive into a ball, and he can watch it fly. That was just a great hit. The center fielder kind of went over to his side before turning around. Now is his brother, Nolan Thompson. He had one of the very few, I think the only regular season home run of the spring season for the Raiders.
Here comes the first pitch to Nolan Thompson. That one floats in there for a strike. Yeah, and that drive by Seth Thompson, I mean, Keegan Knutson didn't really give full chase backwards until he realized it was well over his head and got all the way out to the 365 mark in dead center field. And Tegan Melgren going first to home on that as well. Kudos to him with some wheels to give the River Rats a 3-0 lead. Count now 1-1 on Seth's older brother, Nolan Thompson, batting the 5-hole.
Yeah, Nolan going to go to Montana, play some club ball out there after this ends, but we'll see him make a little impact here in this River Rats Legion season. He fouls that one off.
And Nolan Thompson was the Raider MVP. He was a all-section team, an all Big Nine team, Big Nine pitcher of the year. He got a whole lot of accolades during the spring season for the Raiders, and he's hoping to continue that success here into the summer with the Northfield Legion squad. Here comes the 1-2. That one misses high and inside, evens the count 2-2.
Yeah, Nolan looking at driving his brother here on second. Second baseman, there's a lot of room in between first and second. I would not be surprised if we see an opposite field ground ball here.
The 2-2 to Thompson, off speed, misses inside. Nolan Thompson works himself into a full count here, still with a runner on second and nobody out. The River Rats with a 3-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. The 3-2 to Nolan. Popped up, right side, second baseman and first baseman going back. It'll be the second baseman who drops it. And Thompson, with a little blooper to shallow right, is on first base. And now it'll be Gabe Heinrich with 2 runners on and still nobody out.
Yeah, it was a little backdoor curve. Nolan was a little under it, and it just had that little too much spin. It went a little farther than the second baseman anticipated, went over his head, almost fell down, tried to get it. And the first baseman and the right fielder were all converged there, so there was no one close to first. Seth thought about going to third, went right back, though. So here's Gabe Heinrich.
And Ellis Petersmeyer, the second baseman there. I don't know if he had trouble with it. The sun is behind the right field fence now, but just didn't see it super well. It was a high pop-up, and it just went right over his head into shallow right field. And now both Thompson brothers are on. That one nearly gets away from the catcher. Tyler Rogers able to corral it in to keep both runners on, first and second, but now it's 2-0 on the second baseman, Gabe Heinrichs.
Yeah, Gabe, he joined us in the broadcast booth during the section playoffs. He didn't make the section roster. He played JV most last season. I think he was on the varsity roster for only one game.
This one's lifted high and deep to left center. Both outfielders giving chase, and it's going to fall in for a base hit. That one's going to the warning track. Nolan going to catch up to Seth. Seth is going to go around and score, and Gabe Heinrichs, an RBI double, gives Northfield the 4-0 lead. Gabe Heinrichs making an impact here early for the Northfield River Rats squad. And second and third, still nobody out. And it's Daniel Warden coming to the plate.
Yeah, here's a guy who I think he ran one time during the varsity season. Another guy who played JV all year. And Daniel Warden, I am a part of this junior class. I played a lot of baseball games with them. I know Daniel very well. He's a great player. He can really put a drive into ball, too. He switched over to outfield just last season. I mean, he learned how to play outfield basically just last season. And he's done a great job out there. Really surprised everyone on that team. I mean, how good he was out there.
So Daniel digging in now. He's getting the start out and left after that Gabe Heinrichs RBI double, like you said. Played most of the high school season down JV, but did get a lot of time up at the varsity level. Got to pitch a little bit. Did get in the lineup a couple times, I believe. Got a couple ABs. But right there, an RBI double to extend the River Rat lead to 4. And now 2 runners in scoring position for Daniel Warden. He drives this one into left center, and that one will fall in for a base hit. Another run will score, and it's 5-0. The Northfield River Rats opening it up here early in the first.
Yeah, the center fielder opted to just kind of let it drop in front of him. He probably, it would have been a very tough catch on like a shoestring catch, but you kind of got to think you haven't even gotten out yet. You need that first out, get some momentum going your way.
So a whole lot of base hits strung together along with the Tegan Melgren walk, and now it's Grant Hutton, the first baseman, who's digging in. That one bounces in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, Grant, a self-described pitcher only. He loves pitching. He doesn't mind hitting, but he would love to be on that mound. He started the first game, and we'll see what he does with the bat here. Lefty swing, it's definitely gotten better over the years, is what I'll say.
To put it kindly, shall we? Here comes the 1-0 from Jack Lundgren, still out on the mound for the Wingers. This one's fouled back. It'll leave the count 1-1.
He does have a bit of power when he pulls it, though. It surprises you sometimes that he can really put a drive into a ball.
He's a big, tall dude. He towers over a lot of his teammates, and a lot of his teammates are pretty tall as well. Coming from me, a 5'7" guy up in the booth. But Grant Hutton is a tall, strong dude, and I'm sure if he can get a hold of one, he can really put a drive into it.
Warden took off there, but Grant fouled it off back. Not sure if there was a mix-up on signs there, if it was a hit and run.
And Warden took off there pretty early as well, but he'll stay first and third. Nobody out. Count is 1-2 on Grant Hutton.
So yeah, righty-lefty matchup here. Grant playing first base. He doesn't do it a whole lot, more of an outfielder when he does play on the field, but he can play first. He grounds out of the right side.
First baseman. No one's covering first, and he did beat him there. But Heinerit's able to come in to score, and it's 6-0 River Rats, but Grant Hutton, a sacrifice ground out to the first baseman, and that was Daniel Warden advancing to second on the ground ball. So now it'll be Bodie Detling, the right fielder, digging in, a 6-0 lead with a runner on second and only one out.
Yeah, Bodie probably the most exciting guy in this lineup. It's very exciting to see him out here. He didn't play, I believe, the last 2 seasons, and I think he got cut his junior year, which is very relatable to me. And it's nice to see him out here. Swings through that one. Now 0-1 to Bodie Detling.
And on that, let's talk about a little bit about that last play. Grant Hutton just grounded towards the first baseman, but nobody was covering first. The pitcher didn't come off the mound super quickly. Gave Hutton a chance to reach, but the first baseman was able to get there and beat him out on the play. But again, a sac ground out that was able to score Heinrich from third, and Warden was able to advance on the play as well. So overall, a very productive at-bat by Grant Hutton to extend the River Rat lead to 6. That one's taken on the outside corner for strike 2. Detling now behind in the count 0-2.
I don't know if you saw, but Daniel took a very big lead, secondary lead there. He was about halfway by the time the pitch got into the catcher's glove. Now 0-2 to Detling. We'll see what he does here.
Geiger standing on deck at the top of the order. Here comes the 0-2 to Detling. Swung on and missed on the off-speed pitch in the dirt. He will take off on the drop third strike, and it is dropped. Detling will stay on first, and Warden took off for third on the throwdown, and nothing is going the winger way. It's first and third, one out, and a 6-0 lead as the Northfield River Rats go back to the top of the order with Jake Geiger, who got this whole thing started.
Yeah, when I talked to Robert Garcia, the River Rats head coach, I mentioned Bodie. It's cool to see him out here today, and he mentioned Bodie has a lot of wheels. He has a very high baseball IQ too, and he showed off those wheels there. I mean, he was there. I think he gave the catcher a little bit of rush, and that's kind of why the throw was a little off. But yeah, now one out runners on the corners for the leadoff hitter.
Geiger fouled down straight back. He led off this inning with a base hit to left field through that 5.5 hole on the left side. Got a big gap there again with the shortstop playing more up the middle. Behind the count here, 0-1.
Yeah, Raiders already up 6-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Here comes the 0-1. Runner takes off for second. No, the throw down to second is in time to get Detling. Runner stays put at third. But Bodie Detling thrown out at second by the catcher, Tyler Rogers, for the second out of the game. That one was in the dirt, so it's 1-1 on Jake Geiger.
Yeah, Warden's still at third now with 2 outs. Taking another very big lead. And the pitch is in the dirt and to the backstop. And Warden's going to stand up scoring. So Raiders increase their lead to 7-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
So now right where we were at the top of the inning, only with 7 runs and 2 outs for Jake Geiger, but nobody on. After the pass ball from Jack Lundergan, allowed Daniel Warden to score at 7-0 River Rats. Here comes the 2-1. This one's lined into left field, same spot. And Geiger has a 2-out single. And the Northfield River Rats keep the line moving as the center fielder Gavin Novotny steps up to the plate.
Gavin, another guy, he singled in his last at-bat. Hit it just by that shortstop. Nice hit there. We'll see what he does here with 2 outs now and a runner on first.
And the shortstop does move closer to third base after Geiger hit it in that same spot again. Gavin hit it right there. His last at-bat, he swings and misses at the first pitch for strike 1. But if you're the shortstop, Kaler, you got to be thinking that they're really using up that 5.5 hole. Might want to move over a little bit and take that away. Here comes the 0-1 to Novotny. That one's outside. Evens the count 1-1.
Yeah, I mean, Gavin very good hitter. If he really wants to, he can probably force the ball up that middle and see if he can get one there. But I'd expect him more to just take it where it's thrown.
Geiger takes his lead at first. The 1-1 to Novotny. Swung on and missed on a nasty off-speed pitch by Jack Lundgren. And the count now 1-2 on Novotny.
Yeah, Lundgren, he's been pitching good. His stuff has looked good, but the Raiders have been hitting it where the fielders aren't. And it's not really his fault. Sometimes those innings just happen. He hasn't really walked anyone. I don't think he's had one walk so far, no hit by pitches. Pretty good outings so far if you don't count all the just little softly hits and some hard hits.
Yeah, his only walk was Tegan Malgren, who is currently on deck. Here comes the 2-2 to Novotny. That one floats inside. Count now full. Geiger will be off on the pitch.
Yeah, so we'll see how quickly Geiger takes off. If it's just a normal jump or if he wants to take off a little early, try to get in that pitcher's head, and it looks like it will just be a normal one.
3-2 just misses outside for ball 4. That's Lundgren's second walk of the game, and it'll now be first and second, 2 down for the catcher, Tegan Malgren.
Yeah, the pitch was pretty close. It was a good take there by Gavin Novotny. I mean, especially with, it's full count, so 2 strikes. He definitely could have been called out pretty easily there. But a good take, puts runners on first and second for Tegan Malgren.
Malgren walked his last at bat to load the bases. He came around to score. This one's lined foul. Count now 0-1. Came around to score on that bases clearing double by Seth Thompson in this inning earlier. But now he digs in with 2 runners on and 2 down behind the count 0-1. Here comes the pitch. This one's lined up the middle and through for a base hit. Malgren keeps the line going. Geiger will round third. Here comes the throw to the plate. It will not be in time. Throw down to third. That one gets away from the third baseman. And now Novotny comes in to score. And Tegan Malgren goes all the way around for a Little League triple. And it's 9-0 River Rats on the 2-out single by Tegan Malgren.
Yeah, like you said, it's that Little League triple. Gavin Novotny did a good job of running on that throw. Maybe it's not exactly what you want, but he was smart. He drew the throw, and it wasn't great. He went around to score. Tegan recognized that he was running all the way, and he got there. Just great base running by the River Rats and not great fielding execution by the Red Wing Wingers.
So now it'll be Seth Thompson who had the bases clearing double earlier in this inning. And now he has another chance to bring in Tegan Malgren, who is 90 feet away. Here comes the 1-0. That one and that one does catch the inside corner, evens the count 1-1.
Nice pitch there by Lundgren. You always got to try to, especially when you're a pitcher out there, you got to try to find the bright spots. You got to have the mind like a goldfish for the bad stuff. Forget everything. Just think about those nice pitches you've made so far and try to move on.
A little Ted Lasso reference there.
Wasn't intended.
Wasn't
yes.
intended?
Yes, it was.
I just started watching that too, so that's what's fresh in my mind when you say that. Here comes the 2-1 to Seth Thompson. That one misses up and away for ball 3. And Lundgren in a chance here to walk his third batter this inning. In trouble with walking his third batter this inning. Here comes the 3-1. That one called a strike on the outside corner. Seth Thompson now in a full count.
Yeah, Seth looking to give the River Rats their 10th run of the game so far in just this first inning. That would be crazy. Very good start to the game so far.
Here comes the 3-2 to Seth Thompson. And the Northfield River Rat home opener here in Dundas. He pops it up. Catcher Tyler Rogers goes out. And having a trouble finding it, but he will make the grab for out number 3, but not before the Raiders put up a 9 spot in the bottom of the first. We'll see what the Red Wing Wingers can do here in the top of the second. You're watching Northfield River Rat Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Financing a house is about more than a mortgage, it's about creating a home. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, buying your forever home, looking to take advantage of today's great refinance rates, or finally getting to those home improvements, Hometown Credit Union's wide variety of home loan options and highly competitive rates can help make your house, well, a home. Learn more and apply online at hometowncu.coop. Equal housing lender.
Are you in the market for a new home or considering remodeling your current home? Schmidt Homes and Schmidt Homes Remodeling should be your first and last call. Schmidt Homes, known for their innovative designs, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship, superior service, while maintaining their reputation of fairness, honesty, and integrity for over 30 years. They're the only builder in the area to offer an in-house designer and a showroom to make your selections. They have over 30 new building lots available in Northfield. Check out their website at schmidthomes.com for more information.
Welcome back to Dundas Memorial Park. The Northfield River Rats put up a 9 spot in the first inning. Joey, why don't you give us a quick rundown in your notebook there of what all happened to get us to 9 runs?
Yeah, so we let off with two straight hits from Geiger and Novotny. Then Tegan Melgren drew a walk, and with the bases loaded and no outs, Seth Thompson put a ball almost to the fence. I believe it landed on the warning track out in center at that 365 range to clear the bases with that double. Then Nolan Thompson stepped up. He popped that ball up. The second baseman just had a little trouble with it, and it landed. And then Gabe Heinrichs came in, scored 2 on a double. And then Daniel Warden came in, knocked him in on a single. And then finally, with the 8-hole hitter, Grant Hutton grounded out, moved up. And I believe that's scored someone. I don't remember who. And then Bo Detling came up. He struck out, and he ended up reaching on a drop third strike in the dirt, but he was thrown out. Then with 2 outs, no one on, Jake Geiger singled. He eventually came around to score, as also did Gavin Novotny, who walked. He also came around to score on a Teague Melgren Little League triple, and then it finally ended on a pop-off from Seth Thompson.
So a 9 spot for the River Rats, but Julius Kaler leads things off for the Wingers in the top of the second with a base hit up the middle. So the Wingers looking to slowly crawl their way back from this 9-run deficit. And now it'll be Ellis Petersmeyer, the second baseman, who takes strike 1 on the inside corner.
Yeah, he jumped at that first pitch, got a single before I could even finish wrapping up the last inning.
They're eager to get out here on offense. They've been on defense for a while. I'm not quite sure what the time was, but this game started at 6 o'clock. We're already 32 minutes into this game, and we're only in the second inning. This one's grounded right side and foul. But the majority of that time has been the River Rats on offense and the Wingers on defense. So I'm sure Red Wing is itching to get into the batter's box and get something started for them.
Yeah, absolutely. The middle of the order here with Petersmeyer, the 6-hole hitter, looking to do something here with the runner on and no one out.
Here comes the 1-2 from Nolan Thompson, out for another inning of work. Off speed misses high, evens the count 2-2. And Thompson, he got on base in that first inning. Now he's back out pitching. Here comes the 2-2. This one's popped straight up. Melgren will let Seth Thompson take care of it over at third. He will make the grab for out number 1. Throw on to first in time to get the double play. Julius Kaler took a few more steps than he needed to off first base on the high pop-up to Seth Thompson. And Seth able to have the wherewithal to throw it on to first in a double play for the River Rats. And now it's 2 down and nobody out for Adam Rowe.
Yeah, great throw. Grant also stretched out. If you play first, sometimes you just got to stretch out, try to get that ball into your glove quicker. And Grant did a great job there. Stretched out. He got the ball into his glove as quickly as he could. And that could have been the difference there. But also a great play by Seth Thompson.
1 grounded left side to Geiger, who picks it up on the hop onto first in time to end the inning. Basically a 1-2-3 inning after the double play. And the River Rats will be right back on offense. You're watching Legion Baseball right here on NorthfieldLive.com.
The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall. With all of your mailing and printing needs, we can pack it up, ship it out, and get it down the road. Fabricate a sign or a banner. We work hard hard to know our products. We can find what works for you and set you up with everything you need. The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall, offering solutions for you.
Tires hit the road, potholes everywhere. You need a tire that will be able to handle the rugged terrain of spring roads in Minnesota. Witt Brothers is here to equip you with all of the top tire brands. This spring, you can save with huge rebates on Bridgestone, Firestone, Goodyear, and more. Get the best wheels on your ride and stay prepared for whatever the roads throw your way. For all your automotive maintenance and repair needs, drive to Witt Brothers, located at 701 Division Street downtown.
The River Rats on defense, basically a 1-2-3 inning after it was Julius Kaler that led off the inning with a single, and then Ellis Petersmeyer popped up to Seth Thompson. He was able to throw out Kaler at first for a, what would that be, a 5-3 double play?
It would be a 5-3 double play there. It was a great double play by Seth Thompson and Grant Hutton. Grant, sort of inexperienced over at first, did a great job. He's looked great so far. He also stretched out for that throw to end the inning. So, I know I talk about that a lot, but it's something that I hold very dearly to me, the first base. So, it's always great to pick apart some first base action.
So the River Rats put together a 9-run inning in the first, and the Red Wing Wingers have gone through 7 in their batting order, but it'll be Northfield coming back up to the plate. It'll be Nolan Thompson leading things off. It'll be his second at-bat in as many innings. What do you do in his first at-bat, Joey?
Nolan had that pop-up that landed behind the second baseman. It had a very high spin rate. It was a high-inning curveball, and that he just kind of got a little under it. Sort of, it spun a lot, went right into the sun. Second baseman just couldn't get it.
Couldn't find it, and Thompson was able to reach on the E4. Now he'll lead things off for the Raiders, and he fouls down straight back. But one thing to note, Jack Lundergan still on the mound for the Wingers. So we suspect that with the low number of players on both squads, that Lundergan might be one of their few pitchers this season. This one's grounded right side and past Petersmeyer, and Nolan Thompson will lead things off with a base hit to the right side, and he'll bring up Gabe Heinrichs.
Yeah, nice base hit there. And here's Gabe Heinrichs. He doubled in his last at-bat. He had a nice double, hit it very far out into left center. And that left center is actually deeper a little bit than the center field. So it was about a foot or two in front of the warning track. Great hit there. Fouls that ball off.
And Heinrichs, like we said, mostly JV this season, but had a couple of stints at the varsity level. And he's going to take this summer season very seriously, making sure that he makes an impact here this summer to show Spitzak and the rest of that varsity coaching staff that, hey, I deserve to be on the varsity squad and possibly in the varsity lineup as well. Here comes the 0-1 to the second baseman. He lines this one up the middle. It'll be dropped by Petersmeyer. And Thompson will be thrown out at second on the hot shot from Gabe Heinrichs.
I mean, what can you do there if you're Nolan Thompson? Mm-hmm. You have to freeze. You kind of have to step back. It just popped right out of his glove. A little unfortunate for Petersmeyer, but he very easily got the out at second. So here's Daniel Warden. He singled in his last at-bat.
And he lines this one into left field. In comes the left fielder. He slides, but it gets by him. And Daniel Warden with another base hit. And it's first and second, 1 out for Grant Hutton.
Grant the first out of that first inning, and that was a really nice hit there by Daniel. I thought that ball was going to go behind the left fielder. It went in front of him, so neither of the runners could advance, but great hit there. Left fielder almost made a great play.
He came sliding in, but could not make the grab. Was able to keep it in front of him, like you said. Grant Hutton lines this one into center field. He will make the grab for out number 2. Everyone will stay put. But a nice drive by Hutton, just right to the center fielder, Keegan Knutson.
Yeah, put a lot of drive into that one, but right where someone was, and sometimes those hits just happen. Here's the 9-hole hitter in Bodie Detling.
Detling was able to reach on a drop third strike in his first at-bat. Was thrown out at second on a stolen base attempt. We'll see what he can do here with runners on and 2 down. Here comes the first pitch. Lines this one right side, and it will bloop in for a base hit. Heinrichs running all the way. He will round third and score an RBI single for Bodie Detling. and it's 10-0 River Rats with 2 runners on and 2 down.
And it didn't look pretty, but that was a great base hit by Bodie. He just took exactly what the pitcher gave him, looped it up over into that shallow right field, and where no one could get it. And he's got plenty of wheels that if someone fielded it on a hop, he could have been right there. So a good hit there, just looping it right in.
And probably his first hit in a couple of years. It's been a while since we've seen Detley on the diamond, but able to get an RBI single there. Now it'll bring Jake Geiger to the plate. For his third at-bat of the game already, he's got a couple of base hits, and now he has a chance to drive in a couple of runs here with 2 runners on and 2 down, ahead of the count 1-0.
Yeah, it's his third at-bat, and we're in the second inning now. So Raiders' bats have been very alive today, and I think that ball hit him.
It did indeed. So Geiger 2 for 2 with a couple of base hits, and now a hit by pitch. And that will load the bases for the center fielder, Gavin Novotny, who has a couple of base hits as well.
Yeah, Gavin, he had a base hit in his first at-bat, drew a walk in his second. He had the base hit right by the shortstop. The shortstop's still playing a little over into that 5-hole. And there's plenty of room up the middle for a base hit here.
Here comes the first pitch to the center fielder. That one bounces in the dirt. Great stop there by the catcher, Tyler Rogers, to keep it in front of him. And the count will now go to 1-0 with the bases loaded and 2 down.
Yeah, 2 outs, bases loaded, looking for a base hit here from Gavin Novotny. Plenty of green out in that left field line.
That one, yeah, and that one belt high, evens the count 1-1. And yeah, like you said, that left side certainly has a lot of grass. Both outfielders playing more towards center, more up the middle. So here comes the 1-1 to Novotny. Swung on and missed on the off-speed pitch, falls behind the count 1-2.
Didn't see a whole lot of at-bats in the varsity season. Saw at-bats here and there, sort of in the late games and a blowout either way. And but his bat, looks like he's lost any timing. He's like he must be seeing a lot of live EBs in practice. Rips that ball down third baseline.
Right where you told him to. Warden will score. Here comes another. It'll be a 2 RBI double for Gavin Novotny. And Northfield continues to put the pressure on Red Wing. It's 12-0 River Rats after the Novotny double. And it'll bring up Tegan Melgren, the catcher.
Yeah, we saw Bodie Detling use those legs that I talked with River Rats head coach Robert Garcia about in the pregame interview. He went from second to home very quickly, and a ball that the left fielder got to very quickly.
So now here's the first pitch to Melgren. He fists it left side. The shortstop will pick it up on the hop, and no throw. And Gavin Novotny kept going through third. He will be thrown out at the plate, but not before another run. Geiger will score to make it 13-0 on the, I believe that's going to go down as a fielder's choice ground ball to Tegan, from Tegan Melgren. So, 13-0 River Rats after 2 innings. As we head to the top of the third, you're watching Legion Baseball right here on NorthfieldLive.com.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Welcome back to Dundas Memorial Field, where the River Rats have a 13-0 lead as we head to the top of the third. Aaron Reister now in at catcher. He showed up a little bit late to the ball game, but he is here now to catch Nolan Thompson, who fires one just low for ball 1 to Logan Norquist, the right fielder.
Yeah, with Aaron Reister coming in to catch, Tegan Melgren will move out to right, and Bodie Detling will come out of the game. So Aaron will be batting in that 9-hole spot from now on.
So, like you said, Teagan out and right. Howie behind the plate. Here comes the 1-1 from Thompson. That one catches the outside corner for strike 2. Thompson out for another inning of work. He's had back-to-back scoreless innings, looking for another one here to keep the score 13-0. Excuse me. The 1-2 swung on and missed on the off-speed pitch for out number 1.
And that is Thompson's first K in the game so far. And it was the 8-hole hitter, Logan Norquist, brings up the 9-hole hitter, the DH, Turner Harris.
Turner Harris DHing for Jack Lundergan. Now he comes to the plate with nobody on, 1 out. That one skips into the dirt, gets by Reister for ball 1.
Yeah, plate's about 60 feet, 6 inches away. That ball's about 59 feet.
This one's fisted right side, but foul. And Aaron got some time. He was a full-time at the varsity level, but was mostly coming in for Nolan Thompson at third base when he was pitching. But also got some starts behind the plate when Gabe Sawyer needed some time off. But now here he is. He'll probably be the main catcher when he's around for the Legion squad. I know he's playing some MASH baseball this season, as well as Thompson gets another strikeout on an off-speed pitch for out number 2.
Yeah, nice K there on the curveball. It was just a prototypical curveball break there, and it was pretty perfect. I mean, exactly where you want it. Got him chasing, blown away on the 2-2 pitch.
So now it'll be the leadoff hitter, Krishan Kaler, who led off the ball game with a base hit. But that's really been about it. There's what Julius Kaler had the other base hit for Red Wing, as this one's lifted high and deep to center field, but Novotny will make the grab for out number 3. Another 1-2-3 inning for Nolan Thompson, and the River Rats will head right back to the plate. It's 13-0 Northfield right here on NorthfieldLive.com.
Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK, we're swinging into spring. Spring is here and it's time to get outdoors. Hiking, biking, boating, walking, or running. Let's make this a spring free of glasses or contacts. Ritchie Eye and LASIK will help you swing into spring with up to $500 off all of our LASIK treatments.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small-town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
It's the little things in life that matter the most, like spending time with my family. Hip pain started to slow me down, and it was time to get help. I did some research and decided on the orthopedics team at Northfield Hospital and Clinics. They listened to my concerns and helped me make an informed decision. 3 months later, I could not be happier. My hip feels great, and I'm back outside. I appreciate the personalized care I got from the orthopedics team at Northfield Hospital and Clinics.
Welcome back to Dundas Memorial Field, where the Northfield River Rats lead the Red Wing Wingers 13-0 in their home opener here in Dundas. We have a new pitcher on the mound. It looks like it's going to be Krishan Kaler, who was starting at shortstop. And trying to see who is out at short now. Looks like number 11, Adam Rowe, is in short. And
I can't tell who's taken over and left for Rowe.
It looks like Jake Rogers, who was on the bench, is coming in at third. So maybe we'll figure out who's out and left. Someone's out there.
We'll
probably
assume that that's Rogers taking over for the pitcher spot, not hitting in the lineup here today. I think that is Rogers out there.
Oh, yeah, it is Tyler Rogers out in left field, and then behind the plate now is Ellis Petersmeyer. And then at second, it is Adam Rowe.
Okay, so a lot of movement around.
There we go.
Here.
Okay, we're getting it figured out. Adam Rowe now at second instead of left. And Tyler Rogers, who was catching, is now out and left. And Ellis Petersmeyer is behind the plate so that Christian Kaler can be on the mound.
So no actual substitutions here. Just everyone shuffling around.
So the first pitch to, is that Seth Thompson?
It is. Only batter to not hit in the last inning. We'll see what he does here in the bottom of the third.
There's been so much, not a whole lot of movement, but a whole lot of offense from the Northfield River Rats. Here comes the 0-1. He lifts this one high and deep to right field. Going back is the right fielder. He will make the grab after a long run, but nonetheless, it is out number 1. And now we'll bring up Nolan Thompson with nobody on and 1 out.
And I got to say, Adam, I thought that ball went 500 feet. Off the bat, it was very high. And I think if it was just a notch or two down, it would have been very gone.
Yeah, just a little bit underneath it. Popped it up just enough. Nolan Thompson, first pitch, fists it right side to the second baseman, who bobbles it. And Nolan will beat it out for a 1-out E4. And the River Rat offense continues to have their way, and the Red Wing defense continues to struggle.
And that's actually Nolan's second reach on E4 so far in this game. So here's Gabe Heinrichs trying to earn that starting second base spot for the varsity season next spring.
He had that double earlier in the first inning. Here comes the first pitch to Heinrichs. That one is taken just high for ball 1. And Heinrichs, like you said, also joined us in the booth. Great color commentator for you during the during the postseason for varsity play. He pops this one up left side. Catcher going back towards the net, towards his dugout, in and out of the glove. And Heinrich will have new life.
Yeah, catcher almost made a great play there. He was very close to the dugout, and you kind of got to stay safe there. It's that cement dugout. You don't want to slip on that. Might as well play it safe. I have slipped on a cement dugout before. Luckily, there was no steps in it, but I almost broke a bone. It felt like sort of had a pull right between my legs.
Ooh, that sounds painful.
It was about an inch off.
And in these dugouts here, there is that step, and there's a little bit of there's not much fencing. It's just kind of a few wood posts there, so it's very easy to kind of slip your leg underneath that post and slip down on that top step.
And you know what? Now that I think about it, I think there is some netting now there.
Oh, is there?
I
think
post.
you are right.
I think that when I went down there, I noticed that. I think that's relatively new, as I did have a birthday party here when I was a young kid, and it was not great.
Without that netting there, it was probably a little dangerous for a bunch of little guys. Here comes the 1-2 to Heinrichs. That one misses outside for ball 2. Well, it's a good thing they put that there. Probably would have been pretty dangerous for the new catcher, Ellis Petersmeyer, to try and make a play on that one. But nonetheless, 2-2 here for Gabe Heinrichs with a runner on and 1 out. Here comes the pitch. He lines that one left side, but foul. We'll do it again.
Yeah, put a drive into that ball. Hit off almost where the bullpen is. Went into left field. Left fielder has to throw it in now, as it was in the field of play. But he put a lot of power into that ball.
We saw that power in the first, a double to the left center that scored a couple of runs. 2 of 13 for the River Rats so far through 2. Here comes the 2-2 from Christian Kaler. That one bounces in the dirt. Thompson will stay put at first, but Gabe Heinrichs works himself into a full count with a runner on and 1 out.
Yeah, full count, 1 out, runner on first, and Nolan Thompson. We'll see what Gabe can do here. Or that's, it is Nolan Thompson at first. Excuse me. Making sure I have the right Thompson on first.
The 3-2, that one misses high and inside. Heinrichs works a walk, so it'll be first and second, 1 out. And it'll be Daniel Warden, the left fielder, coming to the plate.
He's 2 for 2 on the day so far with 2 singles. He's also scored twice, so we'll see what he can do here. 1 out and runners on first and second.
First pitch to Warden. That one just catches that low and outside corner for strike 1. Warden, I believe he played JV this spring season for the Raiders.
Yes, he did. He was on JV with Gabe Heinrichs most of the year. And played a handful of at-bats, played a handful of games with the varsity team. Didn't make the second roster, but we'll see what we can do here, trying to earn a spot in that varsity team next year.
Nick Zabel, one of the assistant coaches for the varsity squad as well. So getting a little look here as this one gets past the catcher. Both runners will advance. It'll be second and third, 1 out. That one just getting by Petersmeyer, allowing both runners to advance. Now with 2 runners in scoring position and 1 out, Daniel Warden with a chance to extend the River Rat lead once again.
Yeah, varsity head coach for the Raiders, Josh Spitzak, not really technically involved, but I'm sure he's paying very close attention to this team.
He's listed as one of the assistant coaches, I believe, but isn't expected to be around as much. He was the Legion head coach last year and for the last few years, I believe. So here comes the 1-2 to Warden. This one's lined right side, and it will fall in for a base hit. Thompson will score. Heinrich will hold up at third, but an RBI single by Daniel Warden, and it's 14-0 River Rats.
Yeah, great base hit there by Daniel Warden. Just shot it the opposite way, landed in front of a fielder, and exactly what you want. Drove in another run. I believe that's his second or third RBI in the day so far. And now there's runners on the corners with one out.
And Grant Hutton digging in, the first baseman, with runners on the corner, like you said, and only one out. A 14-0 lead for the River Rats in their home opener here at Dundas Memorial Park, where they expect to play all of their home games. This one's grounded foul for strike one.
Yeah, Grant put a drive into one in his last at-bat, but just sort of hit it right to the center fielder, and we'll see if he can hit a ball just like that, but into a gap now.
I believe he had a base hit in the first inning, or did he work a walk?
He actually grounded out.
Oh,
so
he grounded out.
He is searching for that first hit on the day so far.
That one gets away from the catcher. Both runners will stay put, but it'll even the count 1-1. You got to wonder with this score if Garcia's telling his guys to hold up on pass balls and not put too much more pressure on this Red Wing pitching staff.
I would assume that at some point in the first inning, Garcia told his team that. I mean, you don't want to humiliate the other team, sort of, is the nicest way to put it. I don't know how else to say it, but you don't want to run up the score, basically.
And a little bit of common courtesy between the two head coaches. Here comes the 2-1 to Hutton. Swung on and missed. Evens the count, 2-2 on a fastball on the inside corner. Hutton just couldn't catch up to.
Yeah, we'll see what he can do here. I'm not sure how many at-bats he got in the JV seasons, or if he got any. I don't even know if he played JV, actually, now that I think about it. I know he didn't get any varsity at-bats. That ball is
right to the first baseman. He'll step on the bag. Daniel Warden had no chance to get back. A nice double play, a solo-assisted first baseman double play. And as we go to the top of the fourth, the River Rats lead 14-0. You're watching Legion Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
At Merchants Bank, we're committed to helping our customers fulfill their hopes and dreams. But what does that look like? It means being there to guide you through financial choices, like tips for maximizing your savings or choosing an affordable mortgage option based on your needs. It means we have digital banking tools to make your life easier. And when you need a local, friendly person to talk to, we're here for you then, too. Join Merchants Bank family today. Visit merchantsbank.com or stop in today.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bruss, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
Welcome back to Dundas Memorial Park, where the Northfield River Rats lead 14-0 in their home opener against the Red Wing Wingers. As we get set here for the top of the fourth, Red Wing coming to the plate, looking to slowly itch their way back. It'll be it'll be the number 2 hitter, Keegan Knutson, who I believe is still out in center after all the movement around after Krishan Kaler came in to pitch in the last inning. Nolan Thompson still out on the mound for the River Rats. Here comes the 1-0. This one's lined into center field, and that will go through for a base hit. And that's his second base hit of tonight's ball game. Or excuse me, is that his first?
It is his first, but that was a very nice base hit. He put a little spin on it, put it right up the middle where no middle infielder could get to it. Geiger almost got there, but just couldn't quite. It was a nice base hit by Knutson to lead off this inning here.
And even if Geiger would have gotten there, it would have been a really tough play. It was deep behind the bag. And even with Geiger's straight arm, Knutson has some wheels. And I think Knutson would have won that battle 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, it would have been about impossible for Geiger to get that throw there in time. As that ball is very deep Gavin Novotny going back almost at the wall.
That's over his head. That one's going to one-hop the wall, and Knutsen's going to round second. He's going for 3. Geiger's throw to third, not in time. A double for Tyler Rogers, and it's second and third, nobody out for the Wingers.
Yeah, and the River Rats got that throw in so quickly. Rogers almost didn't go to second. He was hesitating. Then he saw Geiger throwing it to third, and he decided to go there. And it was a very nice base hit. Gavin Novotny, he kind of recognized it a little late. He was going back a little hesitantly, and he eventually got there. But it was after it one hopped on the warning track.
That was an absolute drive by Rogers, trying to inject some juice into this Red Wing offense that's been quiet all day. They've only got a few base hits, but that one hopping the fence in center field, and Gavin Novotny, I think he was a little surprised that it went that deep. He was just backpedaling, then all of a sudden it was over his head, but able to hold him to a double, and the runner on first did not come around to score. So second and third, nobody out. The 1-1 from Nolan Thompson, that one misses outside for ball 2.
Yeah, nice pitch there, but misses outside. We'll probably see a fastball here from Nolan Thompson on the 2-1 count.
Here comes the 2-1 from Thompson. Just misses outside for ball 3. Thompson in danger of walking the bases loaded here with Tyson Freemold to the plate. Here comes the 3-1 in there for a strike.
Yeah, full count now. No one out, and two runners on in scoring position. Very dangerous situation here for Nolan Thompson. Try to get out of it.
Here comes the 3-2. Misses outside. Bases loaded, nobody out. Red Wing putting together a few things here offensively in the fourth. It'll be Julius Kaler digging in. He had a base hit earlier in the ball game to lead off the second, I believe. And we'll have a courtesy runner here. I believe
That's number 17. I
don't see him on this lineup they gave us.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly who that is, but it is number 17 for Red Wing here.
Nonetheless, it's Julius Kaler with the bases loaded and nobody out, looking to put a couple of runs across. He was able to just get a piece of that one. An off-speed pitch from Nolan Thompson, fall behind the count 0-2.
Two now to Kaler. Thompson out of the windup with the bases loaded.
Rounded left side. Geiger picks it up on the backhand. Fires to second for one. Relay to first, not in time. 1 run scores. Here comes another on the pass ball. And 2 runs will score. But they were able to get the out at second. So it'll be 14-2 River Rats on the sacrifice ground ball by Julius Kaler.
And some heads-up base running there by Tyler Rogers, recognizing that the throw was a little past Grant Hutton and taking that to advantage to score.
So now Peter Smyer digs in with a runner on first and 1 out after the fielder's choice from Julius Kaler. Here comes the 1-0, swung on and missed, evens the count 1-1. Well, like you said, great heads-up base running by the Wingers. They're down by a lot. I'm sure they're just thinking, go, go, go. Don't worry too much. Make the defense make the play. And right there, it paid off. We were able to get 2 runs across to make it a 14-2 ball game.
Yeah, exactly like you said. You just got to try to make the defense make a play. You got to be very aggressive here. As that ball's to the backstop, and the runner's going to go and take second here with 1 out.
So after the pass ball, runner on second, 1 out. Count is 3-1 on Ellis Petersmeyer. Started at second, now is behind the dish for the Wingers. So here comes the 3-1. That one misses high and inside for ball 4. A couple of walks by Nolan Thompson. It's first and second, 1 out.
Yeah, Raiders still up 14-2 here over Red Wing. And now the batter is going to be Adam Rowe. I believe he moved to second base with all the shuffling around.
That one catches the inside corner for strike 1.
So 0-1 to row. Thompson's pitch misses low and in. Brings us to 1-1.
I got to think if you're Garcia, you're not obviously worried by any means. You're up by 12, but you also got to think about Nolan Thompson. The last time he pitched was back-to-back games in the section championship game. How long are you willing to let him go? Obviously, he hasn't thrown too many pitches through those first 3 innings, but letting him get into a jam here with a couple of runners on, he's let a couple of runners cross as that one floats in there for his 3rd strikeout of the ball game for out number 2. But you also got to take into account that him and Hutton are probably your 1-2 punch on the mound this season. You don't want to let him go too far and possibly throw too many pitches, as you do have Farmington coming up here very soon in the schedule, and they're at the top of the state at the Legion level.
Yeah, absolutely. Farmington, a very good team. Grant Hutton probably going to be the ace next year with Thompson graduating, or now has graduated, as he's going to Montana in the fall. Now 0-2 very quickly to the batter Logan Norquist.
And we'll take a look at that Legion schedule here in a little bit, but I do believe Farmington is the next matchup for the Raiders at home. I think they'll go on the road, but right there, Nolan Thompson gets another swing and a miss for out number 3. Back-to-back strikeouts, gets out of the jam. River Rats up 14-2 as we go to the bottom of the 4th. You're watching Legion Baseball right here on NorthfieldLive.com.
I'm Jared Finstewart, Commercial Loan Officer with Community Resource Bank. At Community Resource Bank, we believe banking is about helping people. Every client relationship is unique, and we are committed to helping find the right solution for our customers. Loan decisions are made locally, and we are always there when our customers need us. Community Resource Bank is here for your personal or business banking needs. Stop into one of our branches today so we can get you started with a tailored plan to help meet your unique financial needs. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Go Raiders!
Valley Auto House is a full-service collision center, towing facility, and automotive repair shop. Servicing all makes and models, we do everything from oil changes, brakes, suspension, to full engine replacement. If you have a business, Valley Auto House is a state-certified DOT inspection and repair facility with the certified technicians to keep your vehicles on the road. Open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday at Highway 3 South in Northfield, or find us at valleyautohouse.net.
Welcome back to Dundas Memorial Park, where the River Rats lead the Wingers 14-2 through 3.5 innings. It'll be Aaron Reister who came in to catch, batting in the 9-hole for Bodie Detling, who came in from right field. Tegan Melgren's now out there for the last couple of innings. So Aaron Reister set to lead things off in the bottom of the 4th. It is Krishan Kaler still on the mound, set for another inning of work after giving up that 1 run in the bottom of the 3rd. But we were looking ahead to the schedule. On Monday, the River Rats are set to play the number 1 ranked Farmington Tigers right here in Dundas. You can catch that game on NorthfieldLive.com as well.
I believe that game will be at 6 p.m. as most of these, or it will be at 7 p.m. that Monday. So we will be streaming that game. It'll be me and AJ up in the booth again. So it'll be a lot of fun there, streaming a very good team, 2 very good teams in Northfield and Farmington.
First pitch to Reister. That one is in the dirt for ball 1. And one thing I did notice when looking through the rankings, the River Rats are not in the top 20, but they do have about 5 or 6 top 20 opponents in their schedule for this season. A lot of them are going to be on the road.
Yeah, that's a little surprising to me. I mean, we did have a lot of seniors graduate, and a couple of them aren't playing here. So it's obviously there's a lot of talent being drawn from this River Rats team, but not top 20. That's surprising. I'd expect top 1 at the end of the season.
That is the hope for this Northfield River Rats squad, but they will get a chance. They will get a taste of that number 1 spot on Mondays. Here comes the 2-1 to Reister. It'll miss outside for ball 3.
Yeah, 3-1 now to the junior catcher, Aaron Reister, or a senior next year. I'm not sure which to call him.
That is something that we're going to have to figure out this summer. What do we call them? Rising seniors?
Yeah, I guess.
Is that a safe thing to say?
Yeah, then what do we call the last year's seniors, Nolan Thompson?
The graduates.
Yeah, the graduates.
the grad student, how about? We can call them grad students.
Might just have to call them class of 23, 24, and 25. I mean,
there we go. Start using class numbers. That's going to be hard to remember.
It will be hard to remember.
Nonetheless, Reister works a walks that'll bring you up the top of the order. Jake Geiger with a runner on and nobody out. First pitch to Geiger, misses high and inside for ball one. Geiger in his last at bat, I believe, got hit by a pitch. Was able to come around to score. He's been able to come around to score in all 3 of his plate appearances. Now has a chance here with a runner on, nobody out. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed, evens the count 1-1.
Yeah, I had 2 singles in the first inning and came around to score on both of them. It was, that first inning for the River Rats, was terrific. Scoring 9 runs, scored 4 in the second, and just 1 in the third. And we're going to see what they can do here in the fourth. Just 1 run isn't that bad, but compared to the other innings so far.
Compared to the first inning where they put up 9.
Yeah. It's like you're not even trying at that point.
Nonetheless, 1-2 here on the shortstop. Jake Geiger. Comes the pitch. Off speed, inside, evens the count 2-2. Well, when you put up 9 runs in the first inning, what does success mean for you the rest of the game? If you put up a 4 and a 1, does that put a sour taste in your mouth? Most teams are pretty happy with that. Jake Geiger goes down swinging for out number 1. His first time he has not gotten on base tonight. Nonetheless, he'll bring up the center fielder Gavin Novotny with a runner on and 1 out.
Gavin, another guy 2 for 2 with a walk now instead of a hit by pitch for Gavin, but he hit that ground ball to the left side. I don't remember what the other hit was or where it was too, but he showed some power so far, showed that speed off, and he takes ball low there.
We've seen that speed all spring. We're seeing it here early in the summer. Like you said, he was the pinch runner in the spring season, got a few ABs, but here early we've seen a double and I believe a single so far for Novotny as he takes up and in for strike 1, looking to show off those wheels here again in the bottom of the 4th.
And we'll definitely see that speed again in the fall with football season.
Mm-hmm. Is he a wide receiver?
I can't remember off the top of my head. I don't know why I can't remember. I believe he's a wide receiver, yeah.
That type of speed,
corner.
You'd think so.
Yeah,
he probably does play both sides of the ball.
He does. A lot of these guys do. The Gavin Novotny, Jake Geiger, Cam Kaiser occasionally plays both sides of the ball. 2-1 to Novotny.
That one misses away for ball 3. Kaler came in to pitch in the 3rd inning, only let up that 1 run in the 3rd, but he's been dealing fairly decently after coming in relief. He struck out Geiger, but walks Novotny here. Also walked Reister to lead off the inning. So now it'll be first and second, 1 out for Tegan Melgren.
Yeah, now the right fielder started the game at catcher, but when Aaron Reister got here from his MASH game, he moved out to right as Reister moved into catch.
I think we're going to see quite a few of the guys on this Northfield roster maybe do that. I know a couple other guys are playing club ball this summer. Obviously, Aaron he had a game earlier today. I'm pretty sure Austin's on a club team.
Austin's playing HTP. I'm not sure. Yeah. I'm not sure if Cam's playing.
I'm sure he's doing some summer hockey thing,
Probably summer hockey, yeah.
So a lot of these guys have a lot of other things going on this summer, but it's great that they continue to come out and support their Legion Post 84 here in Northfield and continue to take the time to come out and play for this squad. And it's tradition. When you play baseball here in Northfield, you play Legion baseball. They played VFW together last year, and they're continuing that here this summer. Almost everyone who was on that varsity squad who was available is playing Legion ball this summer.
Yeah, it's great to see. Obviously there's going to be some people who just can't make it out to as many games as they'd want, so they just say, yeah, I'm just not going to go out. But a lot of guys, they take a lot of pride in coming out, and you can't blame a guy for not wanting to sit on a bench,
Exactly. And I know a lot of guys that were on that varsity squad are probably taking some summer trips overseas, getting some sun, which I guess we're getting a little bit here in Minnesota, but maybe even more sun down south. And I know there's a school trip out in Greece and Italy right now. Got a couple of friends out there. I think a couple of the baseball guys might be on that one as well. Tegan Melgren grounds it right side of the first baseman. Throwing to second in time for 1 there, but no relay. So it'll be a fielder's choice ground out for Tegan Melgren. It'll be runners on the corners and 2 down for Seth Thompson.
Yeah, nice pick there by Fremel and a good throw down a second, but with the wheels of Tegan Malgren, he just couldn't get that throw off, or opted not to. And they are going to go with a courtesy runner over at third for Aaron Reister. It's going to be Bodie Detling.
I was going to say, I'm surprised to let him run that long.
Yeah,
the catcher, and I'm his brother, so I can say this, not the fastest guy on the team. But he was able to get around a third, good for him. But Bodie Detling, someone who does have a lot more wheels, now out at third with Seth Thompson to the plate and 2 runners on and 2 down.
Yeah, so we'll see what Seth can do here. Raiders still yet to put up a run on the board this inning, which I know sounds a little weird if you haven't been paying attention so far, but they did score 9 in the first and are up 14-2 here in the fourth. So we'll see what Seth can do.
And I believe with the run rule, if the River Rats are able to keep at least a 10-run lead after this top of the 5th inning, don't quote me on this, I'm pretty sure that the 10-run rule will go into effect and the River Rats will win after 5.
It is traditionally 4.5 if the home team is up by 10, or if the away team is up by 10, that's after 5. But yeah, and assuming that this lead holds, we will only see 4.5 innings of baseball here for this River Rats Red Wing Legion game.
3-0 to Thompson. That one is in there for a strike. Gets away from the catcher, but he will keep it in front of him. Everyone will stay put. But Red Wing was able to put up 2 in the 4th. They'll only need 3 to keep the game going in the top of the 5th. So there's still a lot of baseball left in this one. Here comes the 3-1. This one's lifted high and deep to left field, but it'll be the left fielder camping under it and making the grab to end the inning. The River Rats are unable to score for the first time tonight in the bottom of the 4th as we go to the top of the 5th. Raiders hoping to hold the lead and finish this one in 4.5. You're watching Legion Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
Now may be the right time for you or a loved one to consider joining Northfield Retirement Community. Leave behind the worry of home maintenance and repairs to join a supportive community welcoming you to your new home. NRC has a variety of housing options to enjoy with your own furnishings and available options of in-home personal care services. Reach out to our caring and compassionate staff when you're ready for a visit, or review all of our living options at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
Welcome back to Dundas Memorial Park. That's where we're at. Seth Thompson going in relief for his older brother Nolan Thompson, who moves over to third. So if all things go correctly, it'll be a Thompson complete game. It'll be combined Thompson complete game by Nolan and Seth. But first they got to get through the Red Wing order. They only need 3 outs to end this thing in 4.5. But Red Wing did get the offense going in the 4th, putting together 2 runs to make it a 12-run ball game.
Yeah, if Red Wing can score 3, they will prolong this game for at least another inning here. And I don't usually say this, but one of those Seth Thompson warm-up pitches was so amazing. That curveball hit a late break, and it moved the entire length of the plate. It started at the batter's shoulders, ended up at his feet in about 1 foot. So be great to see that out here from the sophomore.
Aaron Reister out there to say a few more words to his pitcher.
Yeah, I don't believe they've really ever been a battering before, so I'm assuming they're hammering out the signs, making sure everything's good, and just being on the same page.
So the designated hitter, Turner Harris, will lead things off for the Wingers here in the 5th, looking for 3 ones to keep this one going. That one is spiked into the dirt for ball 1. But Seth Thompson's got a plus fastball out of that right arm. Here comes the 1-0. This one's lifted foul, evens the count 1-1.
Yeah, he's always had that plus fastball. I remember being in youth, and you're always a lot better than the grade younger than you, it feels like. But it was always, you don't want to face Seth Thompson. He's always had that plus fastball. It's always felt like he's throwing 100 miles an hour even when he was like 10.
An off-speed pitch bounces in the dirt for ball 2. On Turner Harris, the designated hitter. Here comes the 2-1. That one up and away for ball 3.
Yeah, and I was talking about how Grant Hutton's probably going to be the ace of this team in the next varsity spring season. Seth Thompson probably also going to start plenty of games for that team. I mean, he's just a great pitcher out here, but it's really just you can only pitch him when he's not on the field over at third base. So that's really the only problem there, as we'll see what he does here on a full count, the DH Turner Harris.
Here comes the 3-2. Grounded left side. Thompson, Nolan Thompson, that is, will charge, but he'll go foul. We'll do it again here, 3-2.
Saying Thompson a lot in this game.
It helps when there's 2 of them.
Yeah. We saw Seth sort of in the middle of that varsity season pick up a starting role there, as Turner Harris does draw a walk here. He DH'd for really the second half of the season and through the sections, and he did a fine job. I mean, he's a sophomore. He did a great job, actually, considering that he hasn't seen that pitching at that level before, and he did a good job there. So we'll see what he can do here, facing a little adversity after walking the first batter.
That one just misses for ball 1. River Rats up by 12. Red Wing looking for 3 to prolong this one, as this one is pulled foul, evens the count 1-1. It is Krishan Kaler, spelled like Christian, said like Krishan, I believe.
It is. That's at least what we've been told.
Here comes the 1-1 from Seth Thompson. This one's grounded left side. Geiger dives but gets through into left field. And another base hit for Krishan Kaler. And it's first and second. Nobody out for the Wingers.
Yeah, Geiger gave a great effort there. Came up empty, but, I mean, you really can't ask for more. He laid it out there, just snuck under his glove, but even if he came up, probably wouldn't have got that throw off, as it was a very tough play on the single there. But either way, no outs, runners on, first and second.
So now it'll be Keegan Knutson with 2 runners on. That one misses inside for ball 1. And a couple of base runners here. Not worried about losing the lead, but if you want to get this one done early, this one's lined into right field, drop in for a base hit. And Melgren gets it in quickly, but it's bases loaded and nobody out. And as I was saying, you're not worried about losing the lead, but if you want to get this thing done in 4.5, you have to get a couple of outs here with 1 pitch.
And that very important run is now on first base with no one out. So if they can bring Knutson home here, we will stay another inning here for Legion Baseball.
And now will be the dangerous hitter Tyler Rogers, who I believe was the one who had that big double over Gavin Novotny's head just an inning ago. He fouls that one off, evens the count 1-1.
Yeah, if you can hit it like that again, we'll be going to another inning. I mean, I guess I believe the Raiders could walk it off in the bottom of the 5th. So I shouldn't say
that is
a whole
true.
Another inning, but another half inning at least.
The 1-1. This one's lined into center field. That one gets through for a base hit. 1 run will score. Novotny gets it in quickly to keep it a 14-3 game. But Tyler Rogers delivers again, and it's now an 11-run ball game.
Yeah, there's one of the 3 runs you need, and now that 3rd run, I mean, it's not exactly the tying run, but it's a very important run here is on second base.
So now Tyson Freemo will dig in. Still bases loaded and nobody out. Thompson kicks and fires, misses high for ball 1.
Yeah, bases loaded, no one out for Seth Thompson, facing a little adversity in his first Legion pitching appearance. That ball's fouled off. Grant Hutton won a complete game in the Lakeville North game. He went 6, only allowed 2 runs, but the Raiders just couldn't get as much there. They only scored 1 as they lost 2-1 to Lakeville North in their first game. But we'll see what they can do here, as they have got out to a very good start here against Red Wing in the home opener.
And a nasty off-speed pitch there from Thompson that caught the inside of the corner on the break. Here comes the 1-2.
exactly what I was talking about when he finished warming up. That ball's popped up. Aaron Reister going back, keeping the mask on as it's going to land right in front of Gabe Heinrich's family.
Yes, we all know each other here.
Yeah. We also got Gabe's dad up here doing the PA announcing, so landing right in front of his kid there.
Hoping to get Ben up into the broadcast booth here sometime. We should talk to him afterwards about that.
We should. Try to recruit him.
Here comes the 1-2 from Seth Thompson. Misses low and away. Evens the count 2-2.
And I got to say, the air quality hasn't been as bad as I thought it was going to be. I mean, I was working at Aero Hardware yesterday, and I saw the...
That one gets away. Runner coming home. Reister picks it up and unable to deliver the tag as the run will score, and it's now a 10-run ball game with the, game extending run 90 feet away.
Yeah, the wild pitch there. Seth Thompson didn't get there in time. Aaron Reister had to take it himself, and that's just... You can't really expect the catcher to do that. That ball's popped up. Grant Hutton going over and makes the catch.
Hat flying off and everything. Makes the grab for out number 1, Grant Hutton. Nice play there. Now it's second and third, one out. And now that will bring to the plate Julius Kaler, with 2 runners on and 1 out. First pitch he sees pops it up foul.
It does look like Kohler on the handwritten lineup sheet that we got from Red Wing. So we'll see with that ball, the umpire's out of balls, so we're going to see some Raiders dropping off some foul balls from earlier in the game back to them. And we're going to have 0-1 runners on second and third with 1 out.
That one misses high. Evens the count. River Rats playing in, looking to cut down that runner at the plate if needed.
Julian Kaler has drawn a walk.
This one's lined into right field. Malcolm going back will make the grab for out number 2. The throw to the plate will not be in time. 1 run will score, and we will continue to play on. It's 14-5 River Rats on the sac fly from Julius Kaler, and the runner was able to advance to third on the play. Nice throw there from Tegan Malgren, but just not enough juice on it. And it would have been a very tough play as he was going back towards his left.
Yeah, the left-handed right fielder out there. The throw was on a dime.
That one gets away. Reister picks it up on the hop, throw to the plate, not in time, and it's now 14-6. The Wingers putting together an inning here in the top of the 5th and refuse to go away.
Yeah, absolutely. They're cutting the deficit here as we're going to see Nolan Thompson talk to his brother on the mound, trying to get him to calm down, make sure to get those pitches in the zone as 2 runners have scored on wild pitches so far. So we're going to see a mini mound visit here with the catcher and third baseman. And, yeah, they're going to go back now. And the score is now 14-6. Or 14-5, excuse me.
I believe it is.
Or
14-6. At least that's what I have.
We'll see.
That one misses inside for ball 3.
Yeah, 14-6. We're going to go with that.
Here comes the 3-0. That one misses high. That one was for ball 3. Oh, no, that was ball 4. Okay.
That makes more sense.
Everyone's losing track.
Yeah, the kind of stoppage of play there threw everyone off. As it's now a runner on first with 2 outs.
Yep, just a runner on first. I had a runner on third. So now it'll bring up Adam Rowe. He takes low for ball 1.
I believe Rowe is at second now as all the Red Wing players sort of moved around the diamond earlier in the game.
The 1-0 to Rowe. This one's popped straight up. Aaron can't find it. It will fall in just inside of the net. Even the count 1-1.
Yeah, it was in play, but it was right in front of that net. He would have had to get up and start running there immediately after it was hitting up in the air. Heard his mom yelling where it was.
Back pick to first, not in time. As that one was High and tight for ball 2. Here comes the 2-1 from Seth Thompson. That one misses high again for ball 3.
Seth trying to find the zone here. Had a little trouble with it so far, as this is the 8th batter he's faced so far.
The 3-1 misses high for ball 4. Back-to-back walks. And it's first and second, 2 down. And that will bring up Logan Norquist, the right fielder. Looking to keep the inning alive here for Red Wing, who are slowly making their way back. They were down 14 to nothing, and have now cut it down to a 14-6 deficit.
Yeah, Red Wing not taking the loss line down. They're really trying to get back into this game, and you got to commend them for that. They're doing a great job so far, calling their way back.
Still got a long way to go, down by 8 in the 5th, and the Raiders just need 2 to end it in 5. Here comes the 2-0. This one's lifted high and deep to left center. Back goes Warden. Gavin Novotny over there as well, but Warden will track it down for out number 3, but not before the Wingers put up a 4 spot to make it a 14-6 ball game. We'll go to the home half of the 5th. You're watching Legion Baseball right here on NorthfieldLive.com. After 12-plus years of notable success as an independent brokerage, Professional Pride Realty has joined forces with Century 21 Atwood to provide you with even more exceptional real estate experiences. With over 17 offices throughout Minnesota, Century 21 Atwood has been proudly serving Minnesota's real estate needs since 1867. Professional Pride Realty is proud to be partnering with Century 21 Atwood. We look forward to continuing to serve you with the same level of excellence you have come to expect from us. Now with the added support and expertise of Century 21 Atwood.
Now that planting season has arrived, get to Thomas Gardens and Nursery in Faribault, formerly Tweehoff's, to get your vegetable garden started. They have starter cauliflower, broccoli, rhubarb, seed potatoes, and multiple varieties of onion sets. Thomas Garden and Nursery also has straw bales, potting soil, blueberry and raspberry bushes, and pansy bowls to make your garden beautiful. Bring your own containers and they'll fill them with plants of your choice. Open 9 to 5 Monday through Saturday and Sunday 11 to 4. Get your garden started with the help of Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and North.
Welcome back to Dundas Memorial Park. It's 14-6 River Rats as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Red Wing able to put up a 4 spot in the 5th to force the bottom half, but Northfield has a chance to end it if they put up 2 runs. It will count as the 10-run rule, we believe. We're like 90% sure on
99%.
That one. So if Northfield's able to put up 2 runs, the game will end. If not, we will play 7. But it'll be up to these guys right here. Nolan Thompson set to lead things off. Krishawn Kaler back out for another inning of work for Red Wing. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted high and deep to left field. Back goes the left fielder. He will camp underneath it and make the grab for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out. And it'll be Gabe Heinrich digging in. Not quite the start that the River Rats were hoping for, but trying to get on Kaler early on that first pitch. Thompson gave it a ride, but right to the left fielder as Heinrich takes an off-speed pitch for strike 1.
And, I'll never complain about watching more baseball. Wouldn't hate to see them score 2 runs here.
No, we love watching baseball, but when it looks like the River Rats are having their way, probably wouldn't mind getting out of here.
Save the pitch counts of any
Exactly.
pitchers, Seth Thompson, any other relievers they might have to put in the game if it stays going.
Heinrich's hard ground ball to the second baseman's got wheels, but the throw is in time for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down. And it'll be up to Daniel Warden to keep the hopes alive for the River Rats to end this one early.
Yeah, 3 for 3 on the day. He's a very hot hitter right now, so we'll see what he can do. He was out in the 3rd on that double play line out from Grant Hutton, so we'll see what he can do here. Takes ball on the outside.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate play. Grant Hutton lined one right to the first baseman, and Warden was too many steps off first base to get back in time. Would have been a really tough play anyway. As he lines this one into left field, that one's going to find some green. Warden will round first, and he's digging for 2. Warden will slide in, but he is hosed down by the left fielder to end the inning. A 1-2-3 inning for Red Wing, and we play on. The Northfield River Rats up 14-6 As we go to the top of the 6th, you're watching Legion Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Auto Haus is a full automotive repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, all Valley Auto Haus technicians are I-CAR trained and certified by all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all of your vehicle repairs. Valley Auto Haus on Highway 3 South in Northfield. Open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, or find us at valleyautohaus.net. Go Raiders!
Now may be the right time for you or a loved one to consider joining Northfield Retirement Community. Leave behind the worry of home maintenance and repairs to join a supportive community welcoming you to your new home. NRC has a variety of housing options to enjoy with your own furnishings and available options of in-home personal care services. Reach out to our caring and compassionate staff when you're ready for a visit, or review all of our living options at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
And a game that we thought was going to end early is continuing, and it looks like we're going to play all 7 after the Red Wing Wingers put up a 4 spot in the 5th and force, not necessarily extra innings, but force the 10-run rule to not be enforced. So now it's 14-6 River Rats. As we head to the top of the 6th, it will be number 3, Turner Harris, the designated hitter, leading things off, and Seth Thompson back out on the mound for another inning of work.
Yeah, obviously the Raiders still can score 2 in the bottom of the 6th to sort of walk it off in a way. But it does look like we're going to be playing all 7 today as Grant Hutton's going over the foul ball, but it's out of play.
I mean, Northfield was really having their way up until that 4th inning. Krishan Kaler has really been putting the Northfield hitters down. They only scored 1 in the 3rd. They've been held scoreless since that. Here comes the 0-1 from Thompson. That one just misses the outside corner for ball 1. But after that quick start by the River Rats, they go up by 9. And then I guess they kept going. They went up by 14 in the 3rd. But Red Wing refuses to go away quietly and have forced a 6th inning. Here comes the 1-2 to Harris. That one's in the dirt, evens the count 2-2.
And a lot of these guys in this River Rats team are trying to earn those varsity roles next year. So we'll see what they can do here.
Line, right side, Hutton makes the grab for out number 1. Great job by Grant Hutton. Goes down to make the shoelace catch for out number 1.
I taught him that.
There it is.
Yeah.
There's the defensive prowess that Joey Hudson taught him so many years ago.
Yeah, Grant used to be on the mound where you're a little closer. It's really toned that reaction time. And great catch there.
So now it'll be Krishan Kaler, who's had his way on the mound. Also has a couple of base hits on the offensive side of the ball tonight. Digs in, ahead in the count, 2-0 on Seth Thompson, who's working quickly. Here comes the pitch, misses high again for ball 3.
Kaler 2 for 3 on the day so far with a line out, 2 singles. Looking for another hit or a walk here.
That one's in there for a strike from Thompson. But in danger of walking Kaler here with nobody on and 1 out. The 3-1 pitch. That one misses inside for ball 4, and Kaler works a walk.
I don't know if it had a late break on it or if it hit him really lightly there, but either way, he's on base now.
It'll bring up Keegan Knutson, the center fielder, with a runner on and 1 out. It was the top of the order that got things going in the 5th. Throw over by Seth Thompson, not in time. But it was Kaler, Knutson, and Rogers that really got things going for the Wingers in the last inning, as this one's lifted into center field. Novotny will make the grab for out number 2.
That'll bring up Tyler Rogers, a guy who who's Sam Graves, head coach of this Red Wing Legion team, highlighted in our pregame interview. Apparently a very hot bat from Tyler Rogers here, and we've seen so far going 2 for 3 with 2 singles, or a single and a double over Gavin Novotny's head.
Swung on and missed for strike 1. 14-6 on your Heritage Bank scoreboard. The River Rats up on the Wingers. Here comes the 0-1. Runner takes off. This one's lined into right field. Malgren makes the leaping grab to end the top of the 6th as we go to the home half. River Rats up 14-6 on your Heritage Bank scoreboard. You're watching Legion Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Financing a house is about more than a mortgage. It's about creating a home. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, buying your forever home, looking to take advantage of today's great refinance rates, or finally getting to those home improvements, Hometown Credit Union's wide variety of home loan options and highly competitive rates can help make your house, well, a home. Learn more and apply online at hometowncu.coop. Equal housing lender.
Are you in the market for a new home or considering remodeling your current home? Schmidt Homes and Schmidt Homes Remodeling should be your first and last call. Schmidt Homes, known for their innovative designs, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship, superior service, while maintaining their reputation of fairness, honesty, and integrity for over 30 years. They're the only builder in the area to offer an in-house designer and a showroom to make your selections. They have over 30 new building lots available in Northfield. Check out their website at schmidthomes.com for more information.
14-6 River Rats after 5.5. It'll be Grant Hutton leading things off for Northfield here in the home half. It'll be Krishan Kaler back out on the mound for another inning of work. He's put them down, and the last couple has held them scoreless. We let up that one run in the third after 13 runs in the first 2. But the River Rat offense has gone quiet, looking to get something going here in the 6th. I mean, it is an 8-run ball game, but you can never ask for too much offense.
Yeah, Grant Hutton, he's had 2 pretty unfortunate lineouts, one straight to the center fielder, one straight to the first baseman who kind of caught it and turned around and stepped on first in one fluid motion. So we'll see if he can hit a ball that hard, but to somewhere people aren't.
Somewhere where a fielder isn't this time.
Yeah.
Had a couple of, like you said, a little bit of bad luck with that department, but he's been hitting the ball hard, and he's ready here, digging in to lead off the 6th. The first pitch to him, high and inside for ball 1. And it'll be Aaron Reister on deck, looking for his second at-bat of the game after being pinch hit for. Swung on and missed, even as the count 1-1, or rather he came into pinch hit for Bodie Detling, who started in right. Then Reister went in to catch for Malgren, who then got moved out into right field. Here comes the 1-1. Do we call that a Eufus pitch?
I think we'll call it a Eufus. I think it probably just popped out of his hand, but I think we're going to call it a Eufus that just missed a little high. It was,
there you go.
All part of his strategy, but
we'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
That one misses high again for ball 3. That one in there a little bit harder. But now Kaler working behind the count 3-1 to the first baseman, Hutton. Here comes the pitch. That one misses inside. Hutton will work himself a 5-pitch walk, and it'll be the catcher Aaron Reister digging in.
He's drawn a walk in his only plate appearance so far in the game after entering a little late. I'm not sure. He did play a game before coming here. That's why he was a little late, but we'll see what he can do here. And see if he can register an actual at-bat here.
I just threw my notes all over the floor. First pitch lifted, foul. Falls behind the count of 1-1. Don't worry, I got him back. It's not like I have much written down. It's just the lineup. You got all the notes over there, Joey. I'm relying on you.
I'm taking the book here.
The 0-1 to Reister. That one high and tight, evens the count 1-1. Gets the sign from Garcia. Garcia was a couple of these guys' 4th grade teacher as well. He was my 4th grade teacher at Greenvale. So talking about how much Garcia knows these guys, he's taught them in the classroom and on the ball field for a long time. He knows these guys, this lineup inside and out.
Yeah, it's always nice to see a guy who you know very well be your coach. As that ball misses low in the dirt, and it's going to be all the way over to the Red Wing dugout, and the catcher's
no one can find it.
Hutton's going to 3.
Unbelievable. Grant Hutton first to third on a pass ball.
His nickname at one point was the baby giraffe, based on how he runs. And
that looked like it.
yeah, it's
I'm gonna capture.
Or no, his nickname was the gazelle. That was
gazelle.
Luke Ugesberg was the baby giraffe. That was a play. He got there. That's all that matters.
He got by the catcher, just couldn't find it, and the pitcher, Kaler, had to come off and go get it. And that one nearly squares up Howard in the back. Works a full count. Excuse me, Aaron Reister. That one just slipped out, sorry. The 3-2 to Aaron. He lifts this one high and deep to left center. Back goes the left fielder. He will track it down and make a great grab, but Hutton will tag up and score a sac fly for the Reister. And it's 15-6 River Rats on your Heritage Bank scoreboard.
So now River Rats only 1 run away from 10 running Red Wing here in this Legion game. Heard some brotherly love slip through the mic there.
Sorry. Expect it moving forward. So it'll be Seth Thompson digging in. Excuse me, that's Jake Geiger.
It is Jake Geiger. Seth is a lefty.
Geiger having a nice day at the plate as well. He has a few base hits, and I believe was hit by a pitch a couple innings ago. This one's lined into center field. That one will find some grass and get behind the outfielders. Geiger's got some wheels.
Yeah, I think that's
He's going to round second, going for third. Garcia will hold him there, and it's a one-out triple for Jake Geiger to keep the offense moving. And now the 10-run runner, the 10-run scorer, shall we say, is now 90 feet away with Gavin Novotny to the plate.
Gavin having a nice day at the plate so far, as 2 hits and 2 walks, looking to drive in a run here.
Will they technically walk it off in the 6th, or did it have to be before the 5th?
They can walk it off now.
They can? The 10-run rule can still be into effect?
5th or later, yeah. So
okay.
It will be a walk-off if Geiger scores here. I don't know how much energy is going to be in this walk-off.
Well, it looks like the left fielder is coming in to pitch for Red Wings. So Krishan Kaler's night is done. A nice outing. 2 runs on, I believe, 3 1/3. As they switch some gloves, and we'll come back here in a little bit. We'll tell you all about the new pitcher for Red Wing. You're watching Legion Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall. With all of your mailing and printing needs, we can pack it up, ship it out, and get it down the road. Fabricate a sign or a banner. We work hard to know our products. We can find what works for you and set you up with everything you need. The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall, offering solutions for you.
Tires hit the road, potholes everywhere. You need a tire that will be able to handle the rugged terrain of spring roads in Minnesota. Witt Brothers is here to equip you with all of the top tire brands. This spring, you can save with huge rebates on Bridgestone, Firestone, Goodyear, and more. Get the best wheels on your ride and stay prepared for whatever the roads throw your way. For all your automotive maintenance and repair needs, drive to Witt Brothers, located at 701 Division Street downtown.
So it's Tyler Rogers coming in to pitch for the Wingers. He started the night behind the plate, went out to left field when Kaler came in to pitch. And now he's coming in to pitch, and he'll face Gavin Novotny. First pitch to him, swung on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, so we'll see what we can do here with Gavin Novotny at the plate. Trying to walk it off. The infield is in.
That one gets away. And that's going to do it. Geiger scores on the pass ball, and the River Rats will win it. 16-6, Tyler Rogers came in, and the pass ball got away from Ellis Petersmeyer. He gave it his all, kind of smacked Geiger across the face on trying to get him out at the plate, but nonetheless, the Northfield River Rats get their first win of the season on a pass ball, and the game ends like this. 16-6, your final score. And the River Rats now sit at 500, 1-1 on the season. When we come back, we'll do the Service Master by Hyatt post-game cleanup, and then we'll send you home. You're watching Legion Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
The post-game cleanup is brought to you by Service Master by Ayatt. When disaster strikes, demand the yellow van. A.J. Reister along with Joey Hudson, 16-6. Your final score here from Dundas Memorial Park. The River Rats even up their season. They find the 500 mark. They are now 1-1 after 2 games. Joey, walk us through those 16 runs tonight by the River Rats.
Yeah, so we had a big first and scoring 9 innings and 9 runs in just the bottom of the first. It was a huge run. Scored 4 in the bottom of the second, just 1 in the bottom of the third, and then 2 in the bottom of the sixth to get the 16-6 win. Red Wing did most of their scoring in the fifth with 4 runs, but also scored 2 in the fourth. Jake Geiger scored 4 runs for the Northfield River Rats here. It was crazy. Everyone in the starting lineup for the River Rats today has scored at least 1 run. The only person that played it all was Aaron Reister, and he came in a little late. So it was a great day overall. Our RBI leaders for the game were Tegan Melgren and Seth Thompson, both sitting at 3, and it was just a great day. Daniel Warden also went 4 for 4, as he was the only one to get a hit in every at-bat. Nolan Thompson started the mound, went 4 innings, only allowed 2 runs, struck out 4. His brother Seth Thompson came in relief, closed that out with the next 2 innings. He got roughed up a little bit, faced a little adversity. He allowed 3 earned runs, 4 total runs, no strikeouts. On the Red Wing side of the ball, Tyler Rogers had a good day at the plate, went 2 for 4 with a great 2 RBI double. So just a great game. Raiders increased to 500 now at 1-1. We're going to host Farmington next Monday, the 19th, at 7 p.m. here on NorthfieldLive.com. So please join us for that game, as the Raiders will take on the number 1 seeded Farmington Tigers.
Yeah, that'll be a fun game and a great test for the Northfield River Rats, the number 1 team in the state of Minnesota. The Farmington Tigers coming to town on Monday. That game will start at 7 p.m. We'll start our pregame around 6:45 right here on NorthfieldLive.com. Or come out to Dundas Memorial Park. We had a nice little crowd here for the home opener. I'm sure they'd love some more support on Monday when they take on Farmington. But for all of us here at Northfield Live, for my partner Joey Hudson, I'm A.J. Reister. We thank you for watching this broadcast of Legion Baseball. We will see you on Monday. Have a great day, everyone.